YouTube channel of ODA classes, right? So today is your amazing class on the topic effect of temperature on states of matter. But as I said always that this is a YouTube channel and we are also available on the Play Store as well. So by the time you must have downloaded, and if you haven't, you have to quickly go and download the ODA app, and you should know that we are the most innovative edtech platform, right? That's your ODA classes. So download that very quickly from the Play Store. Now, we have an amazing offer for you. What is that? The offer is we are starting the 1 week course from the upcoming week, Monday, right? We are starting the amazing course from Monday. And which course is that? That is a bridge course. Now, when I say bridge course, it's a complete 1 week duration course. That's a complete 1 week course, right? And what are we going to teach in that? So we are going to take your 3 mathematics sessions and 3 science sessions. When I say 3 mathematics, that will be covering your Vedic maths and your new Olympiad topics as well. And when I say 3 science session, so this will be covering your mind map, right? So by this, the concept becomes really good for you. Now, when we have 1 week duration, 3 mathematics class and 3 science class. And there's one more amazing thing. What's that? So I'm going to provide you the personal teacher support. What's that? Personal teacher support. So there will be a dual teacher model for you. One teacher who takes the classes and one teacher who emphasizes on your personal teaching. That's your personal mentor teacher available for you, right? And we are going to provide homework as well on your app, and the test will be conducted as well. So homework and test both are on the application itself. You don't have to go anywhere. You just come to the ODA. Your classes will be here, your homework will be here, and your test will be here. And your mentor teachers are available too on this app. Now there's one more amazing thing. What's that? That your books are also available on this, right? The soft copy, the books PDF are also available on the app. So you get everything on the app itself. You just have to download it very quickly and come into this with us. Now, when I say 1 week course, you must be thinking how to register for it, right? It's a very easy way. Then the description, there's this blue color link. There's this blue color link in the description box. Down, click on that very quickly. Click on that very quickly. Once you click on that, you just have to complete the payment of 29 rupees only. Only 29 rupees payment is required. Course is for 500, but I have customized for you, specially for you, in 29 rupees. So click on this blue color link and complete your registration. Okay, students. Now, let's start with today's class. Let me introduce myself quickly. So my name is TARUNI. I've done my MSc Biotechnology, and for you all, I'm the master teacher for science subject. Now, I've taught many students in past years, and I've taught them how to understand the topic on a different level, right? So what are we going to learn? Today we are going to learn the effect of temperature on states of matter. Before that, let me tell you what are states of matter we are going to tell. That is solid, liquid, and gas. So when I talk about states of matter, solid example become your ice, liquid example becomes your water, and gas example becomes your water vapor. Now when I say solid, in this molecules are compactly packed, right? All the molecules are compactly packed. When I talk about liquid, it's a little bit free. And when I talk about gas, it's completely in a free state. So your molecules are packed in solid, less in liquid, and completely free state in the gas. So this is 3 types of states of matter. Now, when I say students, I'm going to change the temperature of it. Does it change? Yes, it will change. So we have to study effect of temperature on these 3 states of matter. That is solid, liquid, and gas, right? So we'll be starting with your first one. But let me tell you the all 4 effects we get by the temperature. So we have melting, we have vaporization, condensation, and freezing, right? So there are 4 things. What are those? Melting, first, second is vaporization, third is condensation, and fourth is freezing. So don't worry, don't look at the screen like very weirdly. There I'll be explaining you each and every effect. Okay, so the first one is melting. So when I talk about melting, your solid state is changing into liquid one. Your solid is changing into liquid one. But how? So it's changing on heating. It's changing on heating, right? So whenever there is solid thing and you heat it up, it converts into liquid. It converts into liquid. And let me give you a very real example. You see ice cream on the screen? Right, so it's melting. It's melting. It was in the solid state, but when there was a heat to it, so it got melting. Now let me give you an experiment to do it. What it is that? Take a ice, after my session, take a ice and put it on your hand. Look at it, if it melts or not. It will definitely melt, kids. Why? Because your body temperature allow that solid to melt it. Similarly, your solid converted into liquid on heating, that is called melting. That is called melting. So this is your first effect. Now let me tell you about second effect, that is vaporization and boiling. That is vaporization and boiling. Now, when I'm talking about vaporization and boiling, what is happening? Your liquid is getting into gas. First, your solid was getting into liquid. Now, your liquid is getting into gas, right? On heating only. On heating only. Now, that is called vaporization or boiling. That is called vaporization or boiling. Now, let me give you a very quick example. When you make tea or when you boil up normal water, right? So this happens. This type boils come on your vessel, right? You all have seen it. And if you haven't, you can do the experiment after my class immediately. What is that? Once you boil the water, the vapors comes up and it starts boiling. It starts boiling. So what is happening? Your liquid is changing into gas. Your liquid is changing into gas on heating. So this is known as your vaporization or boiling. So your melting is done. From in melting, what was happening? Solid to liquid on heating. And when I say boiling, it's liquid to gas on heat. Now, two process of on heating is completed. Now I'll be telling you on cooling process. What are those? So your third one is condensation. So your third one is condensation. Now what is happening? We are going back in the cycle. We are going back in the cycle. We are going gas to liquid on cooling. We are going gas to liquid on cooling. Now let me tell you a very quick real example of condensation. You all have studied a water cycle very nicely, right? So what happens when water vapor goes up? Your clouds are formed. Your clouds are formed. So that is known as your condensation. That is known as your condensation. And if you haven't studied water cycle, no, quickly study it because it's very important step is there. That is condensation. What is happening? Your gas is coming to liquid on cooling, right? So this is the third thing. Melting done, boiling done, condensation done. Now what is the fourth one? So your fourth one is freezing. Your fourth one is freezing. Now what is happening? Liquid to solid. Now you have seen in condensation, we are going gas to liquid. Liquid to solid, if we go on cooling, that is called as freezing. That is called as freezing. Now when I tell you the example of freezing, you all put the water in the ice tray, right? You all put the water in the ice tray, and when you put it on cooling, when your temperature is on cooling mode, that time your ice freeze, right? So water freezes up, that becomes your solid. So your ice is the example of solid, right, students? Because molecules are completely packed in it. So when I say liquid to solid on cooling, that becomes your freezing. And the example is what? The example is the ice, which you put the water in the tray and get converted into ice. So that becomes your freezing. So this is how we can convert two things on the cooling mode. That is condensation first step, and that is freezing. So your gas to liquid on cooling and your liquid to solid on cooling, that's called freezing. So this is how you can learn with the real examples with us, right? So what you have to do, you have to download the app very quickly because we are going to give you many new live examples in it. I'm going to teach you with a better impact in it, right? So if you haven't downloaded the app, download the app very quickly because your bridge course is starting from the upcoming week, Monday, right? So be very quick in doing that and get yourself registered. Now, what are the features? Let me repeat again. It's a 1 week course we are providing, 3 maths and 3 science sessions, right? So don't miss those amazing sessions we have. In just 5 minutes, you have learned the 4 effects of temperature: boiling, melting, condensation, and freezing, right? You all have learned on heating also and on cooling also. On 3 maths and 3 science sessions, you're going to learn some amazing things with us. And right now, I'm the teacher only who is teaching you. You'll be getting the personal teacher support also in bridge course. So you have to be very quick in registering yourself for the bridge course, right? And there's homework also available on the app, and the tests are also available because from by homework you will get a better understanding on each and every topic. But by test, I can evaluate my kids that they have understood or not, but that will be objective as well as subjective test, right? Now, there will be books also available, so you can go through that. Once the teacher in the class, you can ask the mentor teacher and you can refer the books PDF format as well. Now, how to enroll? In the description box, there's a blue color link. There's a blue color link. You have to click on that because already 25 students have joined us. Because right now it's for 29, otherwise it get increased for 500. So don't waste time. Get yourself registered right now in this 29 rupees bridge course, and it's very important course, right? Now let me tell you one amazing thing about the ODA. What's that? That is, we are going to reward you. We have the rewarding system as well. So when we say rewarding system, we are going to give you ODA coins if you study nicely. If you study nicely. Now what will you do with the ODA coins? So we have a ODA mall with us, and smart water bottle, smart band, smart soundbar, smart mobile phone, all these smart things are available. You have to study nicely and collect all the rewards from me. Okay, so get ready for it, for studying nicely, amazingly with us in the amazing 1 week session. So I hope you all have registered yourself, right? So see you in the bridge course. And if you have understood the 4 steps of it, you have to like and share it very quickly, right? So see you in the bridge course. Bye bye.